All right, everybody. So we are going to show you how to enter your course request for the 2024-25 school year in Skyward. To start, a very quick reminder for seniors, don't forget to order your graduation cap and gown through Jostens. You can pick up a packet in the office, or you can also do it online. There is also the Class of 2024 seminar survey. You can check that in your email, or there's a QR code up here. Seminars are going to start this week, so these are two very important reminders for seniors before we start talking about scheduling. All right, so to start about your scheduling process timeline, today you will be entering all courses and alternates into Skyward. After your requests have been entered, you are going to turn in the signed course request sheet to your third-hour teacher. Make sure it has your full name on the front, so first and last name. Teachers, if these aren't signed by a parent or guardian, please still grab them from the students. And then teachers, you're going to bring the completed request sheets down to student services, and we will take it from there. Looking at what comes next, in early spring, the master schedule will be created using your requests. So we want to make sure that you are requesting courses that you want to take, because that is how we build that master schedule. Late spring through early summer, we will then be working on individual scheduling based on the requests that you entered into Skyward. The one really important thing is counselors will email you if there are specific issues that need to be taken care of before schedules are released. So please check your email. Do it a couple times a day just to make sure, because we will email you first. And then on August 7th, 2024 is when final schedules will be released in Skyward. Please double check that the courses that you are adding are going to work together in a scheduling grid. So what you kind of see up here is a sophomore schedule. So this student made sure that all of these skinnies and all of the blocks are going to work together and there's not any holes in your schedule.
All right, and then we have a couple important reminders before we start entering these into Skyward. First of all, OVLC, if you're considering on taking one or more classes through our online virtual learning community for next year, make sure that you request course number 00006. I think I have enough zeros there. This is an important step. It's not going to take credits out of your request. It's more or less giving us a heads up that you're interested. And also note that one of your parents or guardians must go into the Skyward family access page and fill out a form there if you're interested in one or more classes through OVLC. We also want to make sure that you still request those classes in Skyward today, even if you're thinking you're going to take the class OVLC, just so we get you in the counts. Also, if you are going into 10th or 11th grade next year and you're considering one of our IB programs, make sure you enter the course request number 00004. That's 4 zeros, then a 4. And again, that will not take away from your credit count, but it will just give us a heads up that you're interested in that. Additionally, if you plan to take a course this summer, maybe PE, health, personal finance, or you need to recover some credit, please still request that course for next year today in Skyward, just in case. And then if you do end up completing that course this summer, we'll delete it from your schedule and then put in an alternate course. More information about summer school will be coming later in March. Couple other important notices. Career internship. This is for students going into grades 11 and 12. If you are interested in doing a career internship, please remember that there's a prerequisite. You have to take either Career Portfolio or IB Personal and Professional Skills 1 before or at the same time that you're doing your internship. And a little bit different from years past, we're going to have you actually request either semester 1 or semester 2 or both. So there are different course codes for those. If you're doing a career internship, make sure you pick the one that fits you better. Maybe you're in a sport semester 1, so you're going to do your internship semester 2 or something like that. So watch for that. Also, a couple updates about leadership. Leadership 1 and 2 for our current juniors, they're listed incorrectly on your checklist. So just make sure that you note the numbers here. Leadership 1 is 55201, and actually there's an S at the end of that, so 55201S. That's for Leadership 1, which, by the way, you can also get PE credit for starting next year. And then Leadership 2, that's going to be a black class, 55202. Just make note of that and make sure you're requesting the correct one. Also, 0-hour raccoon performance, IB extended essay, IB CAS. If you are interested in any of these for next year, request them today. And then please note that they're not going to affect your credit count. You still request the A credits in addition to these courses. Finally, new students. If you are unable to request a class due to a prerequisite, so you put in the number or you click on the course and it says that you don't meet the prerequisite, but you know you did, please email your counselor and we'll take care of that for you.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and have you start to enter course request into Skyward. So you are going to log into your Skyward Student Access. On the left-hand side, go to the tab that says Schedule. At the top of that, there is a link that says Request Courses for 24-25 in high school. So take 30 seconds and get logged onto that screen now. Okay, so you are going to start by searching for courses. You can either type in part of the name of the course or the course number and click on the search button. Please note that searching by the course number is the most accurate. So you will cycle through and continue to add courses this way. So once you find the class, you will highlight it, and then in the middle, there is an Add Course button. You're going to click that, and it is going to move the course over to your selected courses part of the page. If you look at the top right-hand corner, it is going to show you the total credits that you have. We ask that you request a full 8 credits, which would be a full schedule. That is for all incoming 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. So again, please request a full 8 credits. If you accidentally grab the wrong course, you can remove it using the same process. So you are going to highlight that course and hit the Remove Course button, and that is going to move it back over to the opposite side, so it is no longer part of your requests. Okay, so again, you should request a total of 8 credits in request courses. You can see how many credits you've requested in that upper right-hand corner. So making sure that you are double checking, making sure that courses that are available in both a skinny and a block, you are requesting the correct format that's going to work with your schedule. We're going to go back and review that process one more time for everybody. So you are going to go to Skyward. You are going to, on the left-hand side where it says Schedule, you will click there. There is a link at the top that says Request Courses for the 2024-25 in high school. You are going to click that. And then it's going to bring you to where you will start adding in your courses. So you can search either by name or course number. Course number is more accurate. Once you find the course you're looking for, you are going to highlight it and hit the Add Course button. This will then move it over into your requests. You can do the same with removing courses. So you grabbed the wrong one and moved it over, highlight it, and then hit the Remove Course button, and it will be removed from your requests. Making sure that you request a total of 8 credits in the Request Courses portion. You can see how many credits you've requested in the upper right-hand corner. Making sure that you double check that all of the classes that you have added are classes that you want, that they match your sheets, that they're in the right format, either skinny or block. Once you have requested all of your courses, you are going to enter alternates. So that is 6 for sophomores and 8 for juniors and seniors. This is very, very important that you do, because if one of your electives does not work, we will pull from your alternates first. If you don't have alternates, that means you will potentially have a hole in your schedule, which means you will then have to choose from courses that are left over at the very end of all scheduling. So alternates are very, very important. So in the top left-hand corner of this page, there's going to be and the red arrow is pointing to it, it says Request Alternates. Once you click that, it will show all of your requests on the right-hand side, and those will be coded as an R for request. So then you will go through the same process. You will search by course name or number, you will hit Add Course, and it will move it over to your alternates. What you'll see that will be different is the alternates will be numbered 1 through 6 or 1 through 8, depending on how many you need to add. And then there will be arrows. You can change the alternate priority by clicking on the arrows to move them up or down. So all alternates will appear above your regular requests.
All right, and I'm sure some of you are still working on this. So we're going to give you the rest of the time to do this today, but just make sure you double check. As Ms. Black said, look for those things like the skinnies versus the blacks. And if you're hoping to take IB Spanish HL2, make sure you're requesting the 2 and not the 1. All of those things have a really big impact on our final count. So make sure you're double checking everything. There's no save button, so once you have everything in there, your 8 credits of regular classes and then your 6 or 8 alternates, everything will be saved. And double check too on your checklist. Make sure your full name is on the course request sheet and hand it in to your third hour teacher. If you forgot to bring that today, you can still turn them in to student services. We have extra ones that are being, I think, routed today in the hallways, so you can grab a copy and fill it out. We would like to have one of your guardians sign that. Please note, though, that guardians can also see what you request in Skyward this year. So if they didn't get a chance to sign it, please just drop it off in student services, and then you can double check it in Skyward. Then remember, you'll be able to access your final schedule on August 7th after you've completed your registration. But as Ms. Black said, please check your email several times throughout summer, a couple times a day, a week, whatever, because we might have questions for you about your schedule, and we want your help in making those decisions. Teachers, if you have students that are absent or they forgot the request sheet, just direct them please to rewatch this RCC from today. I think we are also emailing it out to families, this presentation, so they can watch it through that link. And then teachers, please turn in the checklist to student services later today, please. And finally, juniors, very important. Please check your email for a link to this survey. On March 15th this year, you'll have an opportunity to attend either the WEF College and Career Fair or to visit a local trades union. So this survey will indicate your preference, and there are also some other questions regarding your future plans that will help us as counselors direct you and give you the information you need for your future planning. So again, all juniors, make sure you're taking this survey. There's also a link in your email. Seniors, if you're still listening, don't forget to do your survey. That was mentioned at the beginning of this presentation. All right, and as always, please reach out to your counselor if you have any questions about this course request process. If you couldn't get something that you know that you met the prerequisite for, or you just have some final questions, remember the You Can Book Me app, reach out to your counselor and we can help you. All right, have the best day of your life, raccoons.